Welcome back, Star Wars fans. Today, we're diving deep into an alternate universe where the legendary Jedi Master Yoda trains Luke Skywalker from the very beginning. How would this early mentorship shape Luke's abilities, decisions, and the fate of the galaxy? Buckle up as we explore what if Yoda trained Luke from the beginning, the ultimate Jedi warrior. To understand the impact of this scenario, let's first revisit the original timeline. In the classic Star Wars saga, Luke Skywalker grows up on Tatooine under the care of his Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen. Unaware of his true heritage, he doesn't begin his Jedi training until much later under the guidance of Obi-Wan Kenobi and, subsequently, Yoda. This delayed start means Luke has limited time to master the Force before confronting Darth Vader and the Emperor. In this alternate reality, Yoda recognizes the immense potential in the Skywalker twins at their birth. Concerned about the growing darkness in Anakin Skywalker and the rise of the Sith, the Jedi Council decides to separate the twins for their safety. Instead of hiding Luke on Tatooine, Yoda takes him to the secluded planet of Dagobah. Under Yoda's tutelage, Luke begins his Jedi training as a child, much like the younglings of the Old Republic. This early start allows him to develop a deep connection with the Force, honing his skills over many years. Growing up on Dagobah presents its own challenges. The swampy environment is rich with life and the Force, but it's also filled with dangers. Luke learns survival skills, patience, and resilience. Yoda's teaching methods are rigorous, focusing not just on combat, but also on philosophy, mindfulness, and understanding the true nature of the Force. By the time Luke reaches adolescence, he's already a proficient Jedi. He's mastered telekinesis, Force sensing, and even glimpses of precognition. Yoda also imparts lessons about the dark side, preparing Luke for the emotional trials he will inevitably face. Meanwhile, the galaxy continues to suffer under the iron fist of the Empire. The Rebel Alliance struggles to gain a foothold against the overwhelming might of Imperial forces. However, whispers of a young Jedi trained by Yoda begin to spread. The hope for a new era starts to flicker among the oppressed. At this point, Luke is eager to leave Dagobah and join the fight against the Empire. Yoda, understanding the importance of timing, finally agrees. He sends Luke on a journey to find his sister, Leia Organa, who is already a key figure in the Rebel Alliance. Their reunion is monumental. Leia, initially skeptical of this mysterious Jedi claiming to be her brother, soon recognizes the truth. With Luke's advanced Jedi abilities and Leia's leadership skills, they form a formidable duo. Luke's early training dramatically shifts the balance of power. He leads missions that would have been impossible in the original timeline. For instance, the destruction of the Death Star becomes a more strategic operation. Instead of a desperate assault, Luke uses his Force abilities to infiltrate the station, disabling critical systems and allowing the Rebel fleet to destroy it with minimal losses. Moreover, Luke's confrontation with Darth Vader takes on a different tone. Armed with knowledge and skill, Luke is better prepared emotionally and physically. When he learns the truth about his father, he's able to handle the revelation without succumbing to anger or despair. This opens the door for a genuine dialogue between father and son. In a pivotal moment, Luke reaches out to Vader, appealing to the remnants of Anakin Skywalker within him. His advanced training enables him to sense the conflict in Vader more acutely. Instead of a brutal lightsaber duel, their encounter becomes a battle of wills and philosophies. Meanwhile, Emperor Palpatine grows wary of this new threat. He attempts to lure Luke to the dark side, but Luke's solid foundation, built over years under Yoda's guidance, makes him resistant to the Emperor's manipulations. In the climactic confrontation aboard the second Death Star, the dynamics have shifted. Luke, Vader, and the Emperor engage in a tense standoff. Empowered by his training and his connection to his father, Luke becomes the catalyst for Vader's redemption much earlier. Vader, inspired by Luke's unwavering faith, turns against the Emperor. Together, father and son confront Palpatine. The combined strength of Anakin and Luke proves overwhelming. The Emperor is defeated, not just physically, but also symbolically, as the Sith's hold over the Skywalker lineage is broken. The death of the Emperor sends shockwaves throughout the Empire. Without his leadership, the Imperial forces become disorganized and vulnerable. The Rebel Alliance seizes this opportunity to launch a coordinated assault, leading to the liberation of countless star systems. With peace gradually restoring, Luke and Leia embark on rebuilding the Jedi Order. Luke's extensive training allows him to take on the role of a master, teaching new generations the ways of the Force. Leia, tapping into her own latent abilities, joins him in this mission, creating a new era where the Jedi and the Republic coexist harmoniously. But what about the residual threats? Without the Emperor, former Imperial commanders vie for power, leading to isolated conflicts. However, the presence of the Skywalker twins as symbols of hope and unity helps to quell much of the unrest. Their leadership ensures that the galaxy doesn't fall back into chaos. In this alternate timeline, the early training of Luke Skywalker under Master Yoda changes the course of history. The prolonged mentorship not only enhances Luke's abilities, but also fortifies his moral compass, making him less susceptible to the temptations of the dark side. His advanced skills expedite the downfall of the Empire, save countless lives, and restore balance to the Force much sooner than in the original timeline. Moreover, Anakin Skywalker's redemption happens earlier, allowing him to witness the positive impact of his and Luke's actions. Together, they help to heal the wounds inflicted by years of war and oppression. Of course, this is just one of many possible outcomes in the vast Star Wars universe. The ripple effects of such a significant change are endless. New alliances could form, old enemies might rise in new ways, and the very fabric of the galaxy could be altered. Well, there you have it. Turns out starting your Jedi training before you can walk really does make you a force to be reckoned with. What do you think? Would early bird Luke make the Empire scramble, or just give Yoda a run for his credits in patience testing? Let me know in the comments below. And if this alternate timeline has you seeing stars, don't forget to like this video faster than the Millennium Falcon does the Kessel Run. Subscribe you must. Entertaining content, we promise. Share it with your friends or enemies after all. Even Sith Lords need something to watch on their days off. May the Force be with you, and may your Wi-Fi never falter.